We just got a Q pop.
I got a Q pop. I'll take it.
Take it. Let's take it. Let's do it.
Now it's going to time out because someone else.
What are you at? We're at 13 of 16, 14.
14 to 16, 15 to 16.
We're in the same match.
Arathi.
I see you.
Yep. Okay.
Proven beyond a reasonable doubt.
Yeah.
Prime time during
yeah.
prime time.
Yeah. So we're able to get into the same match. It was not easy, but yeah, we're able to game.
Obviously, fucking doable.
Yes.
During prime time.
If you realize how much time people that did it for
oh yeah. If it was this is prime time. Absolutely. I mean, if we did this off hours, it'd be easier to do. Yeah. So of using 2 healers on one side and a healer on the other side. So I could explaining how this explaining how this can be abused.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah,
I'm recording. Yeah, I'm recording it. Yeah. So 2 healers on one side and then a healer and a DPS on the other side. Or it could be a healer and a healer on the other side, but the you two would be the people that are going to intentionally throw. Yeah. I would be the pro booster, and I'd be queued with the boostee.
Queued with a DPS that's getting boosted.
Yeah, and I mean, there's no way. Very difficult for the enemy team to win if both of their healers are intentionally throwing. Okay, I just wanted to put this movie out there as proof of concept. This is going to be the first, only, and last time I do this, but it wasn't that difficult to do. I said, that it wasn't that easy, but actually, it only took about 5 minutes of attempted Q syncing to get into the same match here. And this is at prime time on Tuesday. This was last night on reset night. So there's a lot of people attempting to Q at this point in time. So recently, I didn't know this, but I was shocked to learn that 2 healers can queue together. And that gives a lot of control to the players because only 2 healers can be on a team. So what that allows you to do is have 2 throwers. You have a couple of healers that are just like throwaway healers that are going to throw a match. They queue together while trying to sync queue with a healer and another player. Right, and then that other player would be the person that they're trying to boost. Or they could be boosting the other healer. So, you could do this with friends. If you want to try to boost a friend or you want to boost someone that's paying, right? This allows a way of doing that. Because, when you have 2 healers on a team intentionally throwing, it's going to make it very hard for that team to win the match. And they can be very, very subtle about how they do that, how they throw the match. They could stick together, heal each other. So they're going to have healing numbers. They're going to have participation. But they just won't be at the key fights, where they need to be in order to win based off of objectives. My friends are on the other side there, Alrico and Sidromo. They're the 2 healers. And they're not from the same guild, right? They're not in the same guild. They're not from the same server. All right, these people, when they do this, are going to make sure that those things don't exist. They're not in the same guild. They're not from the same server. They're not in the same community online, the in-game community. So it's going to be very, very difficult to know that you have 2 healers that are intentionally throwing. I mean, they're going to make it such that it looks like they're participating. They're just not participating in the right ways. Right, so they have a lot of control over who's going to win that match. And this is all about being able to fix that your Q-Sync attempt is going to get you on opposite sides. Right, so you're never going to be on the same side because there's a restriction of 2 healers on one side. So it guarantees you get on opposite sides. And you're only having to Q-Sync 2 players. It only requires the group leader for the 2 healers and the group leader of the booster, right, to sync that queue. So it's going to be pretty easy to do match manipulation as long as 2 healers can queue together. And again, I'm only doing this once. I'm never going to do this again, ever. And I had to do this as proof of concept because if I had posted this concept without actually showing evidence of you being able to do it, people would just dismiss it. So hopefully Blizzard sees this and they see the potential here for match manipulation before this becomes official.